Hello. Talk, 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 talk. I think I'm a little late to post this, but it is um, 10th of January 22, which falls on the Medicine Buddha's Day. According to lunar calendar, it's 8th, on the 8th, okay? And 8th of the 11th month. So what I want is wish you all and everyone be able to find every possible solutions to find a peace on every level, physically, mentally, materially, and especially on environment, also on a level of communication. This is my prayer, my wish. Every wish is what we will make. One way to another will come true. Therefore, as today is a Medicine Buddha's Day, which is quite important, that many of our friends and families and difficulties because of different outer disturbances and causes the inner disturbances. So I would wish really wholeheartedly extend my aspiration that you might find every possible solutions to find total peace, harmony, and so as usual I will call upon the most precious, kind teacher, one who did everything for 3 infinite eons to find an answer, the Buddha Shakyamuni. And so as he did everything for all of us, for every living beings, especially these days, His Holiness Dalai Lama insists and recursing everyone, please think about all beings for the harmony, peace for all beings. Especially if you're thinking about human beings, please think about the peace of 7 billion human beings. Please do not think for just for a few individuals, but think of others and everyone. If there is a peace and harmony throughout the entire existence, we're bound to find a peace. But if we think only ourselves, then it will be difficult for us to achieve total peace and harmony. Now, what is the source of happiness that we can find? Through good heart. Really, good heart. Good heart is source of all happiness. Good heart is the one which can bring answer for everything on level of environment, peace and harmony. So for this reason, please start to cultivate the resources and the source of happiness which is within you, within every one of us. Good heart we can just cultivate through love. Love is defined as wishing everyone be happy with the cause of happiness. Then when we talk of compassion, compassion is defined as wishing everyone be free from suffering and cause of suffering. That need to be cultivated with joy. Joy is a is a one state of our mind that we have often we can't stand the happiness of others, and then that leads us to jealousy, which destroys everything. So therefore, instead of jealousy, please try to cultivate rejoicing happiness of others. Similarly, the love, compassion, joy, impartiality. I fervently request you, please cultivate on the basis of harmony through such way that impartiality, realizing others' happiness is so precious and more precious than our individual happiness. When we talk about ourselves, it's one single individual. But when we think of others, there's a countless sentient beings. And there's not a single being who are not unimportant. Our every happiness, we are very much depends on others. Thanks to others, do we find every possible peace and harmony. And in order to achieve this, we have to train our mind in every level. Try to train as best what we can, being generous and also discipline, avoiding any conflicts that creates disturbances, and try to discipline our body, our speech and mind. And also, in order to achieve our goal, peace for everyone, and we need to be very, very patient. It won't be possible just to achieve our goal in a short while, but therefore, whatever difficulty we encounter, we have to be very patient or tolerant. And then, to be able to succeed in our and achieve our goal, we have to be diligent. Diligent in such way, thinking about the result of our achievement, we have such incredible joy that there's a possibility. So therefore, there's a question by one great teacher from the 8th century asked, what is diligence? Diligence is cultivate the joy that what we can achieve as a result. So therefore, diligence need to be influenced with great joy. We have the thought to do something worthwhile for everybody, and also looking for the day that we can achieve ultimate happiness and peace for everyone. For this, we need concentration. We cannot achieve if our mind is completely disturbed and distracted. Therefore, we need concentration. In order to develop the concentration, we have to focus. It won't fall from somewhere. We have to focus in our goal, focus in an activity, and in order to do this, we all breathe. There's not a single being who are alive that they are not breathing. We always breathe. So try to focus on the breath, breathing in and breathing out. Gently, just trying to focus on our breath. Breathing in gently, take the fresh air gently. Breathing out, releasing all the tensions and disturbances. Breathing in, taking all the difficulties for others by power of your love, unconditional love completely purifies when you breathe out, sending your virtue, your joy to every living beings, not leaving a single sentient beings, not only human beings. We must think of all sentient beings. Every living beings, they're all important, whether it's humans or non-human beings. We have to cultivate strong aspiration. May there be peace in the world, and on every level, on the level of environment, on level of health, level of the peace. Also, we should really be aware that we have to combine, you know, the wisdom and compassion together. We cannot achieve a goal if we are one-sided. If we have a wisdom, that's not enough. We have to have the means to achieve that. So therefore, the skillful means or the compassion, these need to be combined. Compassion and wisdom should be brought together on the level of our body, level of our speech, level of mind. So this also is important to think that all the enlightened ones who really did everything, dedicate to find a way, like why we are suffering. We need to know the nature of suffering. Knowing the nature of suffering, that is not enough. We have to find the cause for suffering. Beings are suffering because of different, negative emotions and negative actions. There's two things that brings us a result, that is the pain and suffering. When we are suffering, just thinking I'm suffering, that's not enough. It has cause, it has reason. So it's important that we need to know the nature of suffering. And the cause of suffering cannot fall from anywhere, just it is production of our own mental state and our own actions. Therefore, we have to try to really find what's the cause of our conflicts, our emotions. For this reason, we have to find a way to cultivate love. We have to cultivate compassion. We have to cultivate joy. We have to cultivate impartiality. If we do not cultivate love, then the selfishness can bring all kinds of problems. If we could not cultivate compassion, if we're completely overwhelmed by many different situations, it is difficult for us to find real peace. Therefore, we have to overcome of our jealousy, our selfishness, and our pride. And that has to be based on our every actions by our body, by our speech, and by our mind. We all have a body, and then training our mind is something really important. As the most kind teacher Buddha says, try to really overcome of suffering and its cause on the basis of love and compassion. So therefore, we have to be aware, being focused, try to focus on our breath, breathing in and breathing out, even just for a short while. We can do anywhere, any time. Try to be aware of breath, and then try to develop some kind of awareness that will help us to be able to go deeper. What's the cause of the sufferings? How to overcome the suffering? So I won't take too much time, but we will call upon the Buddha Shakyamuni. Before that, we will begin with the homage. Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami, Sangham Sharanam Gacchami. We pay homage to the enlightened ones and sublime teachings, and those who are training and holding these sublime teachings, the noble community. Om Mone Mone Maha Mona Yeso. Now, to overcome of all kind of conflicts, especially sickness. Today, as it is like the Medicine Buddha's Day, we will call upon the Buddha of medicine. Deyata Om Be Kanze Maha Be Kanze Raja Samudgate Yeso. Now we call upon Buddha of 3 times, the Padmasambhava. Om Maha Vajra Guru Padma Asede. Om Vajra Guru Padma Sedev. Om Vajra Guru Padma Sedev. Now we call upon Buddha of great compassion. Om Mani Padme Hore. Om Mani Padme Hore. Om Mani Padme Hore. Now we call upon the Mother Tara. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So. Om Tare Tu Tare Tu Re So. Next, I would like to call upon Buddha of infinite life. Om Marane Jivante Soha Om Amarani Jivante So Om Amarani Jivante Soha. I wish you all, everyone, have wonderful health, happiness, peace, and freedom. Please try to be mindful, aware, whatever you can do, anything to anyone, whether they are humans, whether they are animals, it doesn't matter. If there's anything you can do, even just helping in any way to remove their sufferings, their problems, physically, mentally, emotionally, or materially, whatever you can do, helping others and helping yourself. Please think of environment, peace in the world, peace throughout the earth. With all my heartfelt wishes to each and every one of you, may you all be happy and at peace. May you never encounter any difficulties. Wish you all my best wishes.